Hello, this is my second this is my second MOOC. This is my second MOOC. Hello, this is my second MOOC interview for 33 JavaScript concepts. Today I will speak in English, and because I will have a real interview in English, so I will speak in English, yeah. And the first question is, what is call stack? My answer is, it's a data structure that records where in the program we are. It works on a LIFO, last in, first out principle. When a function calls another function, it's pushed onto the stack. When it returns, it's popped off. Number two question is, where are the what primitive types? What are the primitive types in JavaScript? The primitive types include there are 7 primitive types: string, number, boolean, null, undefined, big int, symbol. They are immutable and stored by value, unlike objects, which are stored by reference. Number 3 question is, value versus reference. What's the difference between passing by value and reference? Primitives are passed by value, meaning a copy is created. Objects are passed by reference, meaning they point to the same location in memory. Modifying the reference affects the original object. Next question is number 5 question. Strict equal and not strict equal. Difference between them. 2 equals symbol performs typo correction, converts types before comparing, which can lead to unexpected results. So, we could use ESLint to check the format to avoid it happen. We don't want the unexpected behavior. And 3 equals symbol is strict equality, checking both value and type without conversion. So we should always use 3 equals symbols. Next question. The number 6 question is scope. Scope. We should explain scopes in JavaScript. Scope determines the accessibility of variables. JavaScript has global function and block scope, introduced with light and const. It also has lexical scope, meaning infer functions have access to variables of their outer functions. Next question is expression and statement. Difference between expression and statement. An expression produces a value. Or a function call. A statement performs an action. Basically, if you can print it, it's an expression. While produces a value. A statement performs an action. A statement performs an action. Number 8 is what is an IIFE? Immediately invoked function expression. It runs as soon as it's defined. Before ES6 models, it was mainly used to create a private scope to avoid polluting the global namespace. What is ES6 models? They allow us to organize code into separate fields using import and export. Import and export. Separate fields using import and export. They are structured by default, supporting tree shaking, and have maintained code modularity compared to old CommonJS. Number 9 question is, how does the event loop work? JavaScript is a single-threaded. This event loop monitors the call stack and the task queues. If the stack is empty, it pushes tasks from the queue, like macro tasks first, then macro tasks to the stack to be executed. This enables async behavior. Number 11 question is, what does a JavaScript engine do? It translates source code into machine code. They have a AST to handle it. Popular ones like V8, Chrome, and Node.js will use the V8 JavaScript engine. And it also uses JIT compilation to optimize execution speed by monitoring hot code passes. Number 13. How is the DOM constructed? The browser passes HTML to create the DOM tree and CSS to create the CSS OM. This combine to form the render tree, which calculates layout and pins pixels to the screen. Number 14. Factories and classes. A factory is a function returns an object without using new. A class is a blueprint for creating objects using the new keyword. Factories are often more flexible, while classes are better for inheritance structures. Number 15. Explain this and must to change it. This refers to the object exerting the current function. This refers to the object exerting the current function. Exerting the current function. Call invoked function immediately with arguments one by one. Apply invokes immediately with arguments as an array. Bound returns a new function with this permanently set. New constructor instance O. What happens when using new? It creates a new empty object, links its prototype to the constructor's prototype, bounds this to the new object, return it. Number 7. Prototype inheritance. Explain prototype inheritance. In JavaScript, objects inheritance properties derived from other objects via the object the prototype chain. If a property isn't found on an object, the engine looks up the chain until it finds it, or hit is null. Object create and assign. Difference between object create and object assign. Object create builds a new object with a specific prototype. Object assign copies on innumerable properties from source objects to a target object. Shadow a copy is a shadow copy. Map, reduce, filter. Explain these 3 array methods. They are high-order functions. Map transforms elements. Filters selects elements based on a condition. Reduce accumulates an array into a single value. They all return new values without mutating the original array. Number 20 function. Number 20 question is per functions and side effects. What is a per function? A per function is always returns the same output for the same input and has no side effects, like modifying globals or HTTP requests. Essential for Redux and functional programming. Next question is event propagation, capturing, and bubbling. Event flow in 3 phases: capturing, target, and bubbling. We mostly handle events during bubbling. Stop propagation stops this flow, and event propagation stops propagation stops this flow. Bubbling. Closures. closures. What is a closure? A closure is a function handled together with references to its surrounding state. It allows an inner function to access variables from an outer function even after the outer function has returned. What is a closure? A closure is a function bounded together with reference to its surrounding state. It allows an inner function to access variables from an outer function even after the outer function has returned. Number 22 question. What is higher order functions? A function that either takes another function as an argument or returns a function. Example include map, filter, and connect in React. Number 23, recursion. What is recursion? A technique where a function calls itself to solve a problem. It must have a base case to stop execution, otherwise it causes a stack overflow. Promise. What is a promise? An object representing the eventual completion. What is number 25? Promise. What is a promise? An object representing the eventual completion or an async operation. It has 3 states: pending, fulfilled, and rejects. It resolves the callback hell problem. Number 26, async await. What is async await? Async await, syntactic sugar built on top of promises. It makes async code look and behave like asynchronous code, improving readability and error handling with try catch. Improving readability and error handling with try catch. Number 27, data structure. Common JavaScript data structure, apart from arrays and objects. ES6 introduced map and site. Understanding this helps optimize data access pattern. Number 28, big O notation. Why big O? It measures the efficiency of an algorithm in terms of time and space relative to input size. Complexities are all 100 constant, NOO linear, N squared OO quadratic. Number 13, code reuse. How do you achieve code reuse? We have some design patterns like inheritance, composition, or models. In React, we use custom hooks or for logic reuse. design patterns. Name a few patterns you use. I frequently use observer, singleton, factory, and model patterns to organize code. Number 32, querying. Transforming a function with multiple arguments into a sequence of functions, each taking a single argument. It helps with function composition and create reusable utility functions. Number 33, clean code. Principle of clean code: case and dry. Don't repeat yourself. Keep it simple, stupid, and use meaningful variable names. Use meaning variable names. Don't repeat yourself. Keep it simple, stupid. Okay, that's all the 33 questions. That is my second 33 concepts mock interview. Thank you.